Salutations my Fallout lovers, it is Matty here today with a Fallout 76 news update. Bethesda can't seem to gain their footing on that slippery slope called the Fallout 76 beta. They have recently updated their FAQ over at fallout.bethesda.net. I will have that linked in the description down below. The answers there may make you raise an eyebrow or two. So now let's dive in with an answer to a question that has been crawling around the Fallout community. Will the primary PC market be either Steam or Bethesda.net because the Steam page for Fallout 76 does not exist? Question: what platforms will the Fallout 76 beta be available for? Both the beta and the full game will be available on Xbox One, PS4, and on PC via Bethesda.net only. Stay tuned for exact beta timing for each platform here and at Fallout on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Please note that the beta for Xbox One will begin first, followed by other platforms, so we do know the information towards the end, but the brand new info here that may upset PC gamers is that Fallout 76 will be exclusive to Bethesda.net. Initially, when Bethesda.net had launched, I believe back in 2015, this was kind of my prediction that they'd slowly roll their games into this program. It started off with things like Fallout Shelter, Elder Scrolls Legends, Quake Champions, you know, bigger games, but not big enough to really pull in a crowd, and that they'd have to draw on, of course, Bethesda Game Studios and their reach, where people would just bite the bullet and download Bethesda.net. So now, PC gamers have yet another client to fire up amongst Origin, Uplay, Steam. Now Bethesda.net will be a place to go more often than not. I am curious how exactly Creation Club's going to tie into all this, because if it's going straight through Bethesda.net, I feel like that may just now be confirmed something that's going to pop up. I also wonder about mods when they are implemented in the future. I know there's going to be private servers, but I do wonder, will this change how Nexus mods work? Because Bethesda.net has their own mod selection. I can't say I'm surprised, but it's still kind of a shame. And now, another question that's been answered, and one that's in a little more of a positive light. Is the beta going to be the full game, and will my progress carry over to launch? Our current plan for the beta is it will be the full game, and all your progress is saved for launch. We hope you join us. So current plan means to be determined. It can change, but for now, you are going to be playing the full game in October. At least I'd hope they'd provide us the full game, right? And all our progress is going to come over. So I find that exciting in a way, of course, because it's fun to play the game early and then know that when I pick up the game on launch, I'm going to be picking up right where I left off. However, while this is a positive thing, it also highlights yet again this beta, we'll really call it, which is a demo. The Fallout 76 demo is a marketing tool. Now with it being the full game and progress carrying over, it's a hype tool as well to get people pumped, to know that they're ahead of the game. It's just a feeling that you give gamers, that exclusivity, that excitement. It works. And I don't have to reiterate for the millionth time how this is just too close to the launch for updates to actually be provided. If anything substantial needs to be changed, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be probably sometime in, I'd imagine, more than likely January. I think a lot of people don't understand my stance on Fallout 76. As a Fallout fan, I am going to play it. As a gamer in general, I'm just very curious how this is all going to go over. But a lot of people think I'm expecting it to be a complete train wreck, and it's more so that I feel they're being very foolish by not saying, let's give ourselves an extra month. Let's give ourselves an extra amount of time just to take in that feedback and make changes and have them ready for launch. Not, hey, let's launch this game as is. If there's anything wrong with it, that's the game people are getting absolutely no matter what. And this part I just have to include because it's really hard to get through without laughing. Question: will beta feedback be incorporated into the game? Absolutely. With an online game like Fallout 76, your feedback is essential, whether it's provided now, during the beta, launch, or beyond. We need to constantly update the game based on what players are experiencing. I mean, like, duh, yeah, of course the beta feedback is going to be incorporated into the game. You'd hope so, right? But what does this answer scream more than anything, because they are acknowledging it? Damage control. I think the fact that they're addressing it, answering the question of will it be incorporated, like, it's an obvious answer, but it's for the people out there who just need to see what Bethesda has to say on it and go, okay, I can rest easy now because they said they're going to be incorporating feedback into the game. What they're not specifying is that how long that will actually take, if there's anything really broken with the game or incredibly buggy. I do wonder if, because they say their current plan for the beta is to be the full game and all the progress will be saved for launch, is that, are they planning that maybe if this doesn't go over too swimmingly, that they delay it? That would certainly be interesting, but I don't know if they'd ever delay a Fallout game out of its holiday slot. We'll see in due time, but that's all the brand new information we acquired from Bethesda Net's FAQ. I'm looking forward to your response in the comments down below, so do fire away. Other than that, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, those links are in the description down below, along with my Patreon. Do consider supporting that as it fuels all the content we create here. Stay sexy, stay active, I love you all, peace.